going on, guys? What's going on? We're back, and I wanted to jump on real quick on the books that I'm reading right now by Triumph of Experience. And I have a video on chapter 6, and it was about topic marriage and relationships. And on this video, I just want to kind of reiterate the importance that they were talking about on relationships. They said there's really no secret sauce, right? We all talk about it, we all hear so much advice from everybody has their own input on this, but I don't think there is one answer to anything, right? There's always, it depends, right? Everybody has their own way of loving, of receiving love. One of the topics that I know I said in my last video, but one of the interesting things for me was that really resonated with me was it's very easy for us to love. Some of us, most of us, I know it's easy for me to love, but it's very hard for me to accept love or to be loved, because I think it kind of, this is like your childhood does really depend on it, but growing up very self-reliant, always being defending for myself, you kind of feel like you don't need anything else, you need nobody else, and you are in a relationship, but that carries over and we don't really realize it, right? It does carry over when we're able to give and love and care for somebody else, but are we able to let others love us and care for us and actually accept it? Because there's a lot of rejection in that involved, that we're not even realizing it. We might feel like we don't need it, or we feel guilty for having that love from somebody else. We feel like we need to always give, and it's not okay to receive. So talking from experience, it's something that I'm learning and I'm trying to learn, is actually receiving it, right? Receiving love from a significant other, from my partner, from my kids, from my family. Actually receiving love is something we don't really talk about, and I think you have to learn, and it's something that's not overnight. You have to learn, but the more you're able to learn it, then you're able to let others even grow in their love for you, because you're letting them express themselves to you, and vice versa. You express yourself to them by showing them love and loving them. And they always say that like the parents are more loving to their grandchildren, right? Because sometimes they also refers to in the book was that we all have different stages in our lives, and sometimes when we have our kids, we're not at the stage and unable to be aware or captivate what it is that we're giving out or receiving. And as we get older with maturity, most of us, you start becoming more aware of your actions and aware of who you are, and you're able to give more and receive more, vice versa, right? So you're more loving to your grandkids than you were to your kids, and it's not a personal thing, and it wasn't on purpose. It's just the way it is. And time, they say, is the answer to everything, and I'm beginning to learn that. But the takeaway from this video is, it's easier to love than to let yourself be loved. And if you're one of those that has that, I would suggest really stop and think and try to be more receiving and letting others give you love. And it's okay, and we don't need to feel guilty, because it's also another rejection method of not being enough, right? That we're not enough to be loved, and we are enough. So take care, guys.